By the way, I'm Rhett, Captain of the Custodians. And yeah. I'm eating some Mexican food. And drinking some sodas I got from Taco Bell because I needed caffeine. And it was the only thing open. But yeah, I know you're looking at One Piece right now. But right now, this is just a nightmare I'm about to probably go through. Let's look for My Hero Academia Smash. Thank you for the bits, Jenny, my lord. My Hero Vigilantes. Or it is My Hero Academia Vigilantes. Okay, for a second I was getting spooked. Red you. Yeah. So right out of the gate, we're not going to be getting any volume extras, which is sad. Let's see. So last where we left off, Endeavor was basically trying to fight people, and then God, I'm really gonna have to remember names. It's kind of been a while. Anyways, now the guy with the broken quirk shot my queen bee out of the sky, but I liked her more before she was a bee, anyways. So how are we all doing? It's probably pretty late for some of you. And now this isn't exactly the juiciest of content. At least in terms of where My Hero does. I was really towing the line there. I was getting pretty edgy. With all that almost season 6 stuff. Hello, hello. Sorry, I wasn't looking at the right thingy. Where do you see the poll? Patreon? Bronk? That might have been a while ago, though. How's everybody doing? What chapter did we go to? I'm pretty sure it's 82. Sad as Volume 10 just came out in Australia, so I can't read my physical copies anymore. Ah, Dinky, are you in Australia? That's pretty cool. I have family in New Zealand. Not direct family, of course, but... And obviously New Zealand's not Australia, but... There are people who know me on a personal level that may be relatively near your time zone. Well, thank goodness! I was worried. I was like, oh my gosh, I hope Dinky doesn't get too tired watching this and let go. It's a long fall. You know what you really gotta stop doing is you gotta stop making the harnesses for all the monsters there. Now that the night challenge is complete, when I first saw it many months ago, I generally thought you were spoiled or were a manga reader laughing my fucking ass off. It's crazy how many of your predictions are spot on, and now I see why you get them right. Thank you! Thank you, Goosey. But I'll be real here. I'm gonna be real here. A lot of that was not me doing my standard prediction kind of mode. And you see me. You have to have at least noticed it a little bit now. Whenever I actually start thinking, I really I kind of get into a headspace and I start thinking. The reason why I did all those villain predictions, and I can't even remember which episode it was. It wasn't an episode. It was a trailer reaction. I think. It's one of them. It's where we started talking about, like, the future of Season 5, My Hero Academia. And I can't even fucking remember how we got to it. But we started talking about the idea of an arc dedicated about villains. And I loved that concept so much. And I knew that when we started the Start Night Challenge and we were doing predictions, I wanted to make sure that all of our predictions were different enough. And because I had already thought of that concept so much, I went with that one. And because I had thought of that concept so much, is where the other predictions came from with that one. It's like, oh, well, what happens in a villain arc? Well, same thing that happens in a hero arc. They grow. How do they grow? Yada, yada, yada. Some of it was easy. Some of it was not. Like, as you can tell, I had trouble finding ways for Dobby and Compress to grow. Because Dobby is literally... He's a fire quirk user, right? His is an emission type, so the standard kind of growth way would be emission, right? Like, his fire is bigger. Compress, on the other hand, is an entirely different story because his quirk is already kind of fucking awesome. What chapter are we reading? 82, I believe. Hold on. Where did I put it? Put it back. Also, if you love theorizing, then One Piece Def's gonna be some fun streams for you, especially since it's a series which you can have information for 700 chapters and go and still be relevant. Uh-oh. Oh yeah, we're on 82. We're on 82. I'm gonna wait a little bit. I also want to kind of eat a little bit more before we get started. I didn't get to eat as much during the break. One, because I had to run to Taco Bell, grab some caffeine. I grabbed a fair amount of caffeine. And also I had to do a few chores. I had to take the dogs out, do stuff like that. So I'm eating. Can't get tired if all the blood rushes up my upside down head. Fair point. Fair point, Dinky. Fair point. But yeah, Goosey. One of the reasons why I wanted to do these live streams is so that you could see the thought process live. What's the time we are? Oh, that's early. That's like 1:30. That's not too bad. Wow. We got a lot of chapters to go. That's like almost an entire volume. I don't know if we'll finish it or tonight. That is kind of a lot. Sorry. I'm still chewing. I don't want to spray everything. Double breed spreads! Woo! Yo, what did everybody eat for dinner tonight? Yeah, actually, if you don't mind me, I'm gonna grab this thing one more time. I might as well just leave it out. I'm gonna just kind of go through the plot synopses one more time. Pop has emerged as the new Queen Bee, her transformation forced upon her by the villainous Nomura, aka Number 6. At his direction, Pop begins to rain destruction down on Naruhata. With a villain on the loose, it's only natural for heroes to be called in to deal with the situation. But Koichi now knows his friend's life and soul are at stake. Will inspiration from his old master and training with his past foes help him find the hero within? Had some hot fries, so I ate the bag with some hot sauce, then had some sandwiches. Nice. Still ain't having dinner. Dinky, what time is it for you right now? You gotta make sure you have dinner. 4:40 p.m., so I haven't had dinner. That's fair enough. What do you have for lunch? He's cool. Like, I like the idea of getting the slip on him by having, like, his processing power be taken up. I like that, how that's a weakness of Overclock. it may have just been too long since I've read the previous stuff. But he's fine. I like him. He's definitely nefarious, especially how he killed Vigilantes equivalent to Slide and Go. Like, don't think they got that past me. Chicken nuggets and chips? Nice. Yeah, it was Pointer. This is totally Vigilantes equivalent to Slide and Go. Hey, that ain't for you. Get out of here. Yeah, Endeavor is an asshole in Vigilantes, which I guess kind of makes sense, right? This is still when Endeavor is knee-deep in asshole phase. What? Hey! Did you buy that soda? Yeah, I didn't think so. Get out of here. Raise your hands. Who here is actually from or lives in America? Either of them. Actually, no. Let's just stay with the northern hemisphere, like the northern side of things. Yeah, but when other authors draw Endeavor, it kind of looks a little... Yeah, a little bit. Although Endeavor looks pretty... I don't mind Endeavor too much. Volume 12 is going to be hyped for Rhett, apparently. That's pretty awesome. Wait, Volume 12? I guess this is, like, enough content for 2 volumes, for sure. But, like... Fuck, maybe even 3. Maybe 4. But still... Alright, y'all ready to begin? How's everybody doing? You guys ready to start? Also, sorry we never, like, start... Well, I guess we do start at pretty reasonable hours. Theory is that number 6 is a part of the experiment to kind of clone All For One. It definitely matches up with what he can do and how he looks in certain panels, but hasn't been confirmed yet. I can see that. Here's a question. Where's the Koichi harem here? Why can't he get Pop and what's her name? We live in a modern society, alright? Modern ideals. I don't see any of them being, you know, Catholic. Huh? Thoughts on Saint and Vigilantes? I like seeing Saint and Vigilantes. But I didn't know how well it sit with me. That Knuckle Duster just kind of sucker punching him once is kind of what put him over the edge, you know what I mean? Not American from Phase F. Why isn't that showing up here? I don't like that. The YouTube stuff isn't showing up in the multi-stream. But yes, Phase F. Pop in the morning, Queen at night. No, I'm not talking about Pop and Queen B. No. I'm talking about Pop and the other chick. Sukauchi's sister. Because remember, like, this volume, she was like, yo, wanna marry me? But hold on, talk to Pop first. Figure out those feelings before you pull the trigger on anything. I'm like, come on, boy, catch a break. I mean, I know this is what he wants. But can't we just get a happy ending? We do know who Knuckle Duster was in the past. We do know that. He was a badass monster. I mean, he was able to fight Rappa. I want Captain Celebrity back. That's why how's the volume? Because the microphone's kind of far away. But if that means that I'm not, like, you know, blasting my voice into a microphone anymore. But yeah, that's why I really want Captain Celebrity to show up in the main continuity. I really do. Obviously, Knuckle Duster, Koichi, and Pop deserve it more. But God, I want Captain Celebrity. Maybe I should just keep the mic there from here on then. I am a pretty loud person. I mean, hell, we put Knuckle Duster really high in a tier list. A lot of people were like, why is Knuckle Duster higher than USJ Nomu? Well, maybe watch the stream, huh? Maybe watch the stream. Alright, how's everybody doing? You guys ready to start? Let's get going. See, so Pop just got shot. Oh, I have to do voices. I only have so many. I only have so many voices. Why are none of these guys Scottish, huh? Pop! Something just hit her in the back. She was shot. Like, come on. Can we just mix things up a little bit? Like with a gun? By who, though? Is she hurt? She's falling. Koichi, my man! Excuse me. God, I was getting actually annoyed with how I had to keep explaining how Koichi's quirk worked to Gabe and Joe. Now, sure, my verbiage probably could have been better. You know, maintaining at least 3 points of contact with anything in his surroundings and he can slide on it. And they're like, well, aren't you always connected to the air? He's like, yes, I get it. But still, like, come on, guys. You're smarter than that. As he is sliding down in the air, and that's a catch. She's still breathing. Gotta get her that treatment. Hello there. Mic and YouTube is fine. This is multi-stream. I shouldn't have to switch over every time. Bullshit. FaZe, can you please go to Twitch? And you too, Tobafu. Go to Twitch so I don't have to keep switching over. God, his landing did break the concrete beneath him. Hello there. General 6. Are you a hero? Could you let us through here? She's in real bad shape, and she needs special medical treatment. Plus, someone just shot her in the back. Ah, the shooter was me. Huh? I shot her with one of these rounds. Yep. It's a little baby syringe filled with a drug that controls the bees. Desperate times, desperate measures, am I right? Huh, makes sense to me. What is he doing with a gun? He ain't snipe. Well, I don't know much about drugs, but I'm gonna get her to someone who does. Let's see if my phone's working. That girl, Pop. She's no ordinary villain, huh? Cute as a button, but things never seem to go her way. Like a tale of a tragic damsel in distress. Oh. I mean, what if it turned out that the true villain was manipulating her from the shadows, trying to destroy her? Now, that'd be unforgivable, wouldn't it? Sure, man, but I'm trying to... Oh my god, the video's over. Yeah, this works. Enjoy these pictures of Wool Yoshi. Sure, man, but I'm trying to make a call. I think that villain here is you. And the hero who's gonna set things right is me. O'Clock 2. Yeah, like legit 6. Just shut up. I'm gonna beat you to a pulp with this fist of justice. Huh? You do be looking like a superhero, though. Or something like that. Did I nail that whole routine or what? Any idea why I'm droning on and on? 2 reasons, guy. First off, every hero needs a good story behind them. And a villain that they're, like, bound to by fate. Tied to by destiny? Pretty sure that kind of stuff is essential. That whole relationship and their communication? You lost me back at the start, mister. Now, I don't have time for this. Right, you're definitely in a hurry. Which brings us to the second reason. I'm buying time for the drug to kick in. Oh, no. I call the contents of that bullet the blow yourself up pheromone. It throws the bee's defensive instincts out of whack and makes the queen and the hive eager as hell to self-destruct. Get it? It's a tool meant to clean up the whole experiment, swarm and host included. There we go, Koichi. But he's never gonna outrun this guy. The bees are attacking with all they got, but I can't fight back while holding Pop. Then there's that weird drug in her. Who was that guy anyway? Anyway, better skedaddle and meet up with Soga and the gang. Oh, he can slide on 2 points. It's just hard to balance, eh? Yo, Baymax! It looks like he's sliding on 2 points only because he's carrying Pop. That's perfect. A little fanfare for our parade. Make your escape as flashy as possible, Koichi. Then, once all eyes are on you, I'll swoop in to take you down. You've got no hope of saving Pop, so the tale of the tragic villainess will go down in legend. The sorrowful debut battle of the newest hero, O'Clock 2. He swore on her wretched soul never to let such a thing happen again. That's the theme I'm going with. That's this hero's cross to bear. Who wouldn't be an instant fan? They'll eat it up with a spoon! That comes later. Because you're giving me a run for my money, Koichi. Can't have you actually escaping the patrol area now. Let's wrap this up, okay? Oh, you noticed me. Those are some sharp senses, Koichi. Too late, though. Now that you're in range, one punch is all it'll take. Huh? What the hell? My positioning's off. Like, I can't keep up. Or maybe it's his sliding glide? The force fields near his feet are changing? What the fuck? What the fuck is happening? Extra oomph! What was that about? A sudden boost in a pinch? Changing the script like that feels like cheating. And cheaters get punished. So he's wary of attacks from above, and I react too slow when he flips the script. Against someone like that who can whip out who knows what, a sneak attack from behind is just the thing to make the kill. I'm sorry, can we refer to that tier list again? Where was number 6? You villainous dirtbags. Cooldown's over. My Hero Academia League of Villains Undercover? The hell? Ooh, I like that cover page. Raging Inferno! Endeavor's the top of S tier. Number 6 is not the top of S tier. He's in S tier though, I think, yeah. So, the girl's hurt. Looks like you can't hop around much while carrying her. But it's not keeping you from all that skittering around. In fact, that's where you're best at, huh? You won't get away! You All Might hoodie wearing punk. Endeavor, the number 2 hero. Dang, he's intense. And yeesh, that heat just getting close would get just burned. Can't stop now, though. No time to lose in reaching Soga and getting Pop the help she needs. Endeavor still hasn't noticed me. Oh, Endeavor still doesn't notice me. Better keep out of sight for now. And then when Koichi decides to escape down some alley, that's when I make my move. Nah, you've been underestimating Koichi this whole time. Oh, thank you, Tobafu, for going from YouTube to Twitch. I appreciate that. Diving right in. Is he nuts? I guess you got no intention of coming in quietly. Whoa! Damn it, at this rate, I won't get to take credit for squat. Should I announce myself and try fighting alongside this hothead? Not good, not good. One wrong move and we're toast. But I can dodge these. I can do it. This'll work. I think. Ah! Oh, man. Endeavor is looking very Season 2 Endeavor right now. You think you're hot stuff, punk? Raging Assault! Hell Minefield! Yikes! It's like this whole road's full of bombs! The shotgun approach. I'd better keep away. It's mostly at ground level, though, not much height to his attack. A little hop should be enough to clear... Huh? Ooh! Oh, that double page spread! Ooh! Talk about firepower. The bees are all blowing up. Damn, this two-pronged move trips the opponent up, putting them right in the line of fire. The flame's swallowing me up. I'm getting roasted in midair. Screw this. One little mistake is gonna ruin my whole damn plan. Again? The energy at Koichi's feet, it's transforming again. Ooh. God, these double pages. Yeah, first that, and now this. He's fucking Iron Man right now. The crawler, he's flying. Oh my god, can we stop getting all these double page spreads? Look at him, he's like fucking Team Rocket. What the freaking hell, you cheating bastard! Koichi, Pop? Koichi, Pop, it's gonna be okay. Well, here's where we are. Usually I chalk this up to be my last glorious failure. But not today! Name the movie, chat! Name the movie. Oh, was that threat level midnight? Alright, and we are on chapter 84 of My Hero Academia Vigilantes. Like I said, is that threat level midnight down there? Episode 84, Dreams. Oh, cool, he's boop, 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 trying to slow his descent. And he sticks the landing! Hurry! Gotta get to work on her. Give me the tool, Moyuru. I always had trouble with names. All of them. Every single name. Hang on, Soga. Hang on, Soga. What? She's got shot up with a drug. Drug? What do you mean? What kind? Damn, I wasn't expecting this. Do I go for it or not? No time to hesitate. Not so fast. You're sweating bullets. First you need to calm yourself. Midnight, is that you? just relax. I'm a pro hero and Pop's friend. You're all trying to save her, correct? Do you even know what you're doing? And why not bring her straight to a hospital? Oh, wait, no, I think that was midnight still. Cause the bees will attack if we don't act pronto. Hang on, where are the bees anyhow? Oh, I think Endeavor burned them all up. Great, but the queen bee's still in there, and it's gonna mess with her body. You're saying the parasite in Pop's eye socket is going wild because it was stimulated by a drug? Got it. Leave this to me, boys. Sure, and thanks. All of you, hold your breath for 20 seconds. I've put Pop and her unwanted guest to sleep. Her metabolism's as low as it'll go, so she needs resuscitation and surgery at a hospital. Oh yeah, no, midnight? Hell, she may be the Aizawa in the Makia fight. Found ya, villainous scum! Endeavor, we caught the villain. She's in critical condition, so we need to get her to a hospital. And what about the other one? The punk in the All Might hoodie. He slipped away. That's so. Then go on, get. Oh, then go on, get. There's something bigger going on here, and that girl might have answers. So make sure she oh, that's still Endeavor. There's something bigger going on here, and that girl might have answers. So make sure she lives. Come on, to the truck. Right. He's just going up the building. Gotta cool himself off, huh? Endeavor, that is what we like in the industry like to refer to as vandalism. Hello there. Huh? You're that guy. O'Clock's. Close, but no, not at the moment. The tale of O'Clock 2 hit a snag before it could even begin. Time to reset back to square one. You get the gist. I'm right back to being the nameless number 6. Oh, you're all burned. Did Endeavor Fire get you? Yikes, let's get you some help. Mighty kind of you, but no thanks. The body has a way of dealing with it. Sure, getting burned to a crisp from head to toe is no fun, but I'll be fit as a fiddle sooner or later. Besides, it ain't the woes of the flesh that ail me. The problem is my whole life. My whole existence, you could say. You kind of lost me there. Let me get you some help. No, listen! Inside and out, everything about me was cobbled together like a craft project. I don't even know who the hell I am. And a guy who's a nobody will put his life on the line to become somebody. You get how that feels? Nah, how could you? I spent years working on this plan, my grand hero's tale. But all of it brought to nothing by you, a pea-brain nobody. Still, things are clearer than ever now. Garbage like you, who ruins people's dreams. I'll make sure you get what's coming to you. Nasty. Dude's quiffy. Everything about everything about me is fake, made up. So I might be a hollow shell, but this rage I have is the one thing that's real. And when you're crawling at my feet, begging for death, that's when I can finally start existing. I guess it'd be... How do you do somebody with, like, no more lips? And that's when the tale of O'Clock's 2 truly begins. Get it? After Pop, you're the next to die. Huh? Pop? She knows too much, and I can't have her leaking spoilers to everyone, right? I get it. Gotta remove her from the equation for the next plan to work. First I'll kill her, then I'll kill you. So I can be the real me. My body's had enough for today, but I need you to hear all that. So go on, keep meddling all you like. But I'm never giving up on my dreams. You okay? I like how after he's told that he's gonna kill Pop and him, he's like, yo, you okay? And like that, he does a donut and is gone. Ooh, Sukoichi in that suit, Oichi. Inquiries. You're asking why I was waiting at the spot where those two fell out of the sky? Just happened to be there. Sorry, that's the truth. Gotta write a signature 6 before he leaves. The signature 6! Starring Dr. Tentacle, the Carrion Hunter, Sparkplug, the Reptile, and Craven the Gatherer. Sure, we were just messing around with that landing pad, jumping from high up, you know. Then what do you know, that villain chick fell into our laps. What a shocker! Look, we're not treating you people as criminals. Oh, look, there's Santa. And we're well aware that Kazuho Hanayama isn't a typical villain. So please, give us something to work with. You want answers? Talk to her. She's out of surgery, yeah? Yes, and Midnight asked me to give you guys the update. Beep, 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 beep. This is the metal detector sounds. These are the jokes, people. I've got Detective Naomasa Tsukauchi here. Confirmed body check complete. Roger that. Opening the gate now. Hi there, Midnight. And you must be Kazuho Hanayama's mother. Security here is tight, to say the least. Clearly no ordinary hospital. Yeah, they're partnered with the security firm. The place is made just to handle victims of crimes and other special patients. I was going to say parents. But why is the girl here? Kugisaki and those boys were pretty insistent. And actually, right after Kazuho arrived here, the hospital received inquiries from identified individuals. Uh-oh, I just kicked my camera there. That's not good. The hospital received inquiries from unidentified individuals, and then alarms started going off, that sort of thing. If possible, I think she should be transferred to an even more secure and isolated facility. Although she's in no condition to be moved at the moment. Well, ain't that just fucking hunky-dory, huh? They successfully extracted the parasite, but yeah! She still hasn't regained consciousness. Ah! And they think she may suffer some long-term effects. Fuck! I see. According to Midnight, it was you boys who saved Kazuho Hanayama's life. I'm choosing to believe that. But you need to tell me something. Koichi Haimawari, aka the Crawler. Where is he now? What's he up to? You must have heard how someone's trying to kill that girl, yeah? So Koichi ain't got time to waste on you. Be that as it may, we can't have him out there doing as he pleases. Get the Crawler to show his face here so we can prove his innocence. Nah, not now. Can't have you arresting our muscle. Do you realize how many people have died already? This is no time for vigilantism. Oh? Those bodies are weighing on you? Maybe people could actually do your jobs right. Hey, you got Detective Tanuma, right? Deals with villain-related stuff? Call him here. What can I do for you, Soga Kugisaki? We never met, but I feel like I know you already. Since your mug showed up plenty in a big case a few years back. You mean that business with Trigger? Pretty sure y'all realized we were just victims too in the end. Man, that was so long ago. Right you are, kid. It's that dastardly drug trade that's to blame. But I gotta say, there's a different feel to you now compared to back then. Almost remind me of a certain pal of mine. Since you brought him up, let's talk about that old bastard. He always said that the way the world works, the way it's set up, it's like a pair of cheap socks. You wear them and holster bound to and holes are bound to rip open. Swapping out for a new pair won't help. Those will get holes too. So just how is it? They're no perfect socks, he said. Once we accept that, it's clear there's only one thing we can do. Slap another pair right on top of the old ones. And it might not be pretty, but at least the holes are covered. Oh, that's him still saying it. Why on earth did you release him? I swear that vigilante mindset. When the official measures taken by institutions fail, we should make up for it via proper means and channels. You think his speech won me over? Give me a little credit. They're not the type you want making trouble. Better for everyone to have them pitted against actual villains. Since clearly you don't always have that covered. Thugs like them, though? Come on, just joking, of course. Don't quote me on any of that, man. That little smug smile. Fucking dancing. Well, I'll be watching their every move going forward. Well, I'll be watching their every move going forward. He's got to have more than just 2 pairs of socks on. He never gets new ones. He just puts a new fucking sock over. He has to have like 1,000 socks on. And the crawler. Man, you're so uptight. Popstep, the villain girl wanted for a series of bombings, was arrested, thanks to the efforts of Endeavor and the number 2 hero. The villain is currently unconscious and in critical condition while receiving medical attention at a hospital on the outskirts of Naruhata. The public response to Endeavor's severe action has been mixed. Some point out that this was an underage girl, while others have focused on the massive damage caused by the bombings, resulting in a firestorm of both praise and criticism for the number 2. And that isn't gonna change. At least until All Might leaves the picture. Miyagi. Is that the horn guy? With 7 pairs of socks, yep. Aim for the dumpster and wear 7 pairs of socks. A number of heroes killed or wounded at the scene are thought to be victims of an accomplice of Popsteps. I've always had a tough time reading the room. I'm great at accidentally pissing people off, so they beat me up. Or say stuff like, I'm gonna murder you dead, kid. Still, that's usually just in the heat of the moment. Once we talk it out, everything's cool. I think. But that guy felt serious. And he looks fucking scary. Though, I didn't get most of what he was saying. First I'll kill her, then I kill you. If someone's genuinely out to end our lives, do I stand a chance of stopping them? Well, you did. At least, you did pretty well. All things considered, with Popstep, you know, even while carrying Popstep. The whole special ward is on total lockdown now. All entrances are sealed, including the windows on the upper floors. The only way in or out is the main entrance at ground level. Sure, they're running ID checks inside, but we don't want a villain getting that far. That's why we'll run our own security checkpoint outside. Question: what if the actual psycho murderer drops by and we stop him in the street? The entrance will lock, the alarms will go off, and the police be informed. The entrance will go off, the lock, yeah. Overclock 2 and Endeavor at once and survive. SS, he may go up. Yeah, I get all that, but won't we still be dead meat? No need to fight the guy, just hightail it out of there. Great, glad to hear it. You big chicken. This hospital ward's for patients in critical condition. No visitors allowed. I'm just here for an AC repair job. Besides, where are you boys supposed to be? You're clearly not affiliated with the hospital. Oh, he's got a camera in this toolbox. Probably with the media, then. Koichi just fucking sniping shit with Shooty Go Blam. Which, by the way, I fucking love the name of that move. This guy's no threat, but stay alert. Stay on alert, Koichi. Got it. He's seriously trying to kill her, so stopping him means I gotta get serious too. That's right! You a vigilante? Now, I know you probably... Koichi definitely got a moral code, but... Come on, let's Barbosa this shit. Let's make them more like guidelines rather than actual rules. I wish I could put, like, something more, like, actually, like, stimulating on the screen. Oh, yeah, Shooty Go Blam? Beautiful. Wait, I have an idea. Just trying to get... Like, this is not what I want. Okay, I don't care what Grammarly does. Get the fuck out of here. Alright, and now we're gonna do a little bit more of a thing. I hate this. Booyah! And then I grab you and move you down here. Ha ha! Okay, I grab you and move you down here. There we go. That's better. Yeah. Both MHA mangas are going off right now. Amazing. Yeah. Get Detroit Smash or St. Louis Smash out of here. Shooty Go Blam Blam is the next big thing. The main series having a breather at the moment, which is nice after all that shit that's been happening. But Death's Vigilantes going ham. We aren't going to get much of a breather if you have read the latest chapter. I have not. Koichi would actually be so OP if he let loose on a dude instead of downscaling Shooty Go Blam's power and mainly trying to run away. He's trained his quirk up a whole lot. Well, that's the thing. I mean, he literally just shot through a toolbox. I mean... Oh, hi, Gabby Shaed. Hello. Thank you for watching on YouTube right now. If you want, I would prefer if you went to Twitch. Just because... That way I don't have to switch through chats, and you can have fun with everybody in there. For some reason, it's not... I can't see both. Alright, yeah, he shot through a toolbox, which doesn't sound quite that impressive compared to, like, you know, your typical, you know, slew of abilities and stuff like that. At this point in time, or, like, in the events of My Hero Academia? I can't remember. I know it's been a bit of time. I don't know. I think that... Also, how are you guys liking the new background imagery? I prefer it to just nothing. Alright, but let's keep going. Hey. Detective Tanemua? Sukuuchi's not here. He's at the hospital again. Sure. Checking on the girl. Sure. Checking on the girl, I take it. I did some digging like you asked. Oh, and concerning the hospital's history... yeah, appreciate it. Apparently 2 years before the Secure Ward was constructed, the hospital received a generous donation from a private company. If you run up to the latest chapter of Vigilantes in the stream, you'd see how goated Koichi's quirk can get. Do you see how much caffeine I got here? Alright, I'll try. A man named Takeshi Kuroiwa made it happen. It seems he also holds position at other companies and nonprofits, though his personal details aren't public info. Usually those types of bigwigs tend to skip the business cards and use social media instead. Seems like a cautious fellow, huh? Anyway, good work. I'll take it from here. Maybe I can, Ooh. Give myself different lighting for this, you know... Side story time. I'm really just trying to fuck with lights right now. Oh no, fuck that. Ah! Ah, stop it! Okay, let's go. Probably my second favorite side story after Shirakumo and Vigilantes. Wow, really? Okay, let's get into this. By the way, sir, what's that envelope for? It's about a real ancient case. There's something I want to check. Caution and vigilance, yes? But sometimes caution alone isn't enough. So is that all for one right there? Is that all for one who did that? I remember you saying that. O'clock. My Hero Academia, Vigilantes, the masked fighting tournament. "7 years ago, somewhere in Osaka. Master Beast. Booze! Drunk Lee. The dress code masks for everybody. Because we're nobody at all, and nobody is really here. This is the no man's land that dreams are made of. It's time! We got deadly moves, brutal weapons, even quirks with no holds barred. Anything is possible. Okay, so this is where this came from. I was sent this a while ago. Not this whole thing, but I know what's coming. I know who's involved in this. My, Master Beast's razor-sharp claws have gone and torn Drunk Lee a new one. Was that the move to end this match? It seems not, because Drunk Lee comes back from the brink to unleash his dragon breath. The beast coat of fur is lit up like a bonfire. It's over! The winner, Drunk Lee! But even our winner is feeling the pain. This was a close match, to be sure. This is a profession that MILF would love. Both fighters will now receive medical attention. Well, better not come out of their winnings. Can I get a round of applause for the two who risked life and limb? Please. Now, ladies and gentlemen, including those of you watching the stream at home, that's you. Please check the app to confirm your new point total. Fame, fortune, and life itself are on the line in more blistering battles at Meta Brawl. Sorry, wrong thing. Who does he mean, MILF? Itchy boy, are you new here? Who do I mean by MILF? MILF ain't a person. It's a people. Was a people, I should say. Now they go by PILF. Yeah. MILF, Meta Liberation Front. Isn't that kind of self-explanatory? How many other things are given the acronym MILF? The masquerade goes on! Well, MILF is just the Meta Liberation Front. The League is love. Love and MILF join together to become PILF. There, that parking structure connected to the shopping district. That's where they hold these events. Right here, in the middle of the city, talk about a blind spot in the urban landscape. The Underground Masquerade, guerrilla fighting tournaments that pit cocky amateurs against each other and run the books for the betting audience. All illegal, of course. Already been plenty of wounded and missing persons in the connection with this case. I gotcha. It's a battle buffet, free to enter. Except nothing's more expensive than free. That's a line right there. People, I like to find a restaurant to take them to dinner. People, I like to find. And you want me and the boys in blue to swoop in and round up the bad guys? No point in that. These people, their real operation is online. The on-site staff and the site itself are disposable. Hang on now, I got a small army out here on your request. You can't tell me now that there's no point. Is All Might a DILF? What's that? Ask Inko? And before you ask, yes, I was just trying to make a joke. I know what, yes, I understand, yes. My current target isn't the event itself, though. Some of those fighters in there are using uppers and quirk-boosting drugs. I've been pursuing the drug side of this investigation, and now I'm heading in there to secure some evidence. So what you want from us is I gave O'Clock the wrong voice. A secure escape route. Yes, I can dig deeper. I can dig deeper dive knowing. Okay, it's a little early for me. I can dig deeper dive knowing I got a backup squad to get me out. So I'm glad you're here. Sure, no problem. Well, any more questions? Yeah, just one. What's with 5 o'clock shadow? That fucking smile. Come back, Knuckle Duster. Come back. Gotta look the part. Which part is that? Tanuma here. With new orders, we're on standby for now. Roger that. Put your hands together for our next mighty warrior! This man needs no quirk to take lives. Like a cold, unfeeling machine, he slashes, he stabs, he gouges, and then it's the end for you. Gripping a fang of steel, he's back from the battlefield, but still ready to do some carving! With 5 wins and no losses, give it up for the Ripper! And in the opposite corner, yeah, I knew this was coming. If he meets God, he punches God. If he meets Buddha, he punches Buddha. If he meets you, I'll give you one guess what you're getting. Like an unstoppable locomotive, and with 20 wins and no losses, he's the Rapper! I knew this was coming. This guy's stealing my act! What'd you say, Rapper? I mean, like, how I'm Rapper and he's Ripper, see? Kinda confusing. Rapper is heavily loved. Deserved. No one will care about that soon enough, since you're about to take a nap. Yeah, well, I got another issue. I mean, what's with the knife, bub? You buy that thing online? What are you, some kind of military geek? See, I got nothing like that, not my style. You nail a guy's organs with a gun or a knife, boom, it's all over. 2 guys looking for openings to strike, all sneaky-like. That ain't a battle between men. Nah, I want a real fight. A knockdown, drag-out death match. If whoever strikes the other's vitals wins, that sounds like a fair match to me. In fact, weapons can level the playing field by making up for differences in size, quirk, whatever. Yeah, right, listen, bub. That sounds like a convenient excuse, but that ain't fair at all. Nothing cool about that kind of lie, so stop trying to polish that turd. Too scared to fight a liar like me. Did I say that? Nah, come at me, knife and all. Guns are too quick. You can't savor those moments. You know, people reveal themselves when they die. So in a way, I knew your friends better than you did. Want to know which one of them were furries? I stick to my code and let my fists judge tacky guys like you. That means you're dead meat. The Rapper's opening move is a murderous rush. Is this fight already over? You sure got an ego on you. But I got a soft spot for simple types. Incredible, the Ripper endured that brutal flurry of punches. He's not dead yet, folks. But not unscathed either. And he's lost his knife. He's got no choice but to admit defeat. Nah, we keep going. Huh? Come on, sportsman. I'm such a nice guy, I'll even play by your rules. What's this? The gauntlet is thrown! There's daring, and then there's just plain recklessness! Oh? So you do get it! You're my kind of guy, military geek! I said my fists were gonna judge you, but scratch that, cause I got respect for you, bub. Instead, they'll welcome you with open arms to death! I'll read like this for a bit. My back is getting stiff. How's everybody doing? What time is it? Dude, it's almost 3. I like that cover. Aw, too scared to fight a liar like me. Oh, no, is this the recap? He seems serious about this. Is he not playing with a full deck? Not even a little scared of my knife? Let my fist judge tacky guys like you! If intimidation won't work, then this blade only is going to slow me down. I have to drop it but make it look natural. The mask, too. It's better not to have my field of vision and breathing hampered in a fight. I like that. So the last episode he gets his ass kicked, but now... Or the last episode he gets his ass kicked, but now it's like, no. He did all of that on purpose. Especially my breathing. My brain consumes a huge amount of oxygen when I accelerate with O-Clock. And the next attack there... So that's what his quirk's all about. It lets him unleash a quick flurry of punches, like a hail of gunfire. I need to find the right timing to breathe. Better put some distance between us while defending. The Rapper's opening move is a murderous rush. Is this fight already over? All my prep as Ripper the Knife Fighter was for nothing, which is making this harder than it had to be. Time for Plan B. I'll shift gears and fight like a street brawler instead. Oh, a school trip. That's swell. Where are you girls from? We go to a hero school in Hiroshima. Little hero's still baking it in the oven. Yo! Feckum! Suppose that makes y'all my junior colleagues. Anywho, want some takoyaki? You got your map turned around. Sutenkaku Tower is that way. Enjoy Osaka, gals! Thank you very much, sir. This way, Ruko. Just caught a whiff of my favorite thing. Oh, what's that? We just ate lunch, though. It's the scent of blood and sweat in the air. There's a battle nearby. Hang on, Ruko! Oh, no way. Double page spreader! Rush, rush, rush! Rush, 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 rappers! Never-ending rush is like a runaway locomotive! Even without his knife, the Ripper is coping! He's defending, standing his ground! Are we watching a god in action? His rush is full of wasted excess movement, but even with O-Clock, I can't find an opening. His brain doesn't waver from one blow to the next. His precise, repetitive motion working on reflex alone. There's no decision-making involved. Ultra Instinct? It's a style that's adapted and evolved to suit the fighting ring. Nice! You're doing great, mister! Forged by hard knocks here in the cage. A veteran, a battle-worn pit bull. What a fun guy. Oh? We have a winner! This is what I assume he's saying. That death match was a sight to behold, Mr. Ripper. Victory may have escaped your clutches this time, but we of the Underground Masquerade would like to honor your efforts. To help nudge you toward a rematch and future win, we've prepared this. Yup, those are the bunny ears! Oh, there, huh? That must be the place. So she's got enhanced senses, too. Look at that fucking smile. How dare they leave me out of all the fun? The Queen approaches. Aw, I miss volume extras. This cocktail combines a quirk booster with all manner of stimulants. A wonder drug that will make you a mightier warrior than ever before. We on the medical team decide when to administer it, but if a fighter is still conscious, we do make a point of asking for consent. After all, this entire operation is based around free and willing participants. A deal with the devil, is it? And your MO is pushing drugs under a veil of professional responsibility? Yeah. Fine, I'll take it. A brave decision. Now then, I'll take it as evidence. Oh no, bro. You know who else is lying about who they are? Guards! Ooh, gosh. Fucking good old knuckly duster. Just as planned, I lost my underground cage match and infiltrated their sickbay. Got the evidence that proves they're moving illegal drugs. Snap, snap, snap. Now to escape the complex, and that mission's complete. Hey, should have known you were okay, bub. That last punch didn't feel right, like it didn't really hit home. So I had a feeling your heart wasn't in it. Here, for you, half the prize money. And a bonus. Because our little death match didn't count. You gotta quit holding back, hear me? You started out strong enough. Strong, though. It was looking like I could fight like I could sink my teeth into. What a guy. What a guy Rappa is, huh? What a guy. So let's go again, yeah? But all the way this time, until someone's dead! By the other's hand! Sorry, I got places to be. You're off the hook this time, so beat it. Oh, don't be a party pooper! Oh, can we get Mirko fighting Rappa, please? I can tell you love it too, bub. A good beatdown. Nope, can't say I do. I'm all about one and done sneak attacks, actually. Just not a fan of drawn out fights. What do you mean? We were having a blast back in the ring. No, that was just a performance. I had to show off a few decent moves and then lose to get myself in sickbay. But that's the first and last time I joined something stupid. Nah. You gotta. Life's no fun without all stupid. Your life will feel empty if you go through it making nothing but smart moves. You sure talk a lot. When I got something to say, sure. A man's fist needs words from the soul. That's my, philosophy, creed. Am I making myself clear? As Crystal with all that stupid reasoning. It's like you aren't all bad. But I won't face you again, though. Right there, what you just said. Right there, what you just said. Stupid, smart. Reasoning is one thing, but it's the soul that decides love and hate. And I can tell you love this stuff. You need to admit that to yourself, bub. And then we can have a death match where you'll die. Hang on. What's up? A lot of noise is what? Something's going down in the arena. I knew it! I totally knew it! I got a nose for these things. If there's a fight to be had, then don't leave me out of it. What's this? Do I spy a school uniform? Who is the surprise schoolgirl intruder? Who the hell are you? Who am I, you ask? I'm... the masked mystery beauty! Tiger Bunny! It's not bad. Tiger Bunny, she said? Well, are you a tiger or a bunny? Make up your mind. Both! But if you're pushing the issue, I'm a tigerish bunny. Tigerish? What's that even mean? Hang on, ain't that Usako? You mean the chick from Hiroshima? Totally, that's Osako the Fight Crasher. Is that Ryu and Ken? A few years back, some girl went around Hiroshima crashing various fight clubs. The legendary schoolgirl hooligan bunny-eared Usako. In the end, she vanished after being taken into custody and the name of her school was exposed. You sure about this, kid? You'll get expelled again. No, I am not the one you call Usako. No way. This mask hides my true face, clearly. Your cover is totally blown. You can't hide those ears. How dumb is she? Whatever, let's rumble! Trying to skate by on pure enthusiasm? It seems Tiger Bunny is here to issue a challenge. Hey, little lady. We're in the middle of a fight. Oh, would you mind coming down from there? Mysterious schoolgirl Tiger Bunny has put a damper on the death match in progress between Umeda Siberian and Metro Namba Crusher. Miss, it ain't right to steal the spotlight just for yourself. You see, etiquette still matters, especially during unlawful stuff like this. Youngsters like you got a lot to learn. Now, excuse me, madam, but we're in the middle of a predetermined and pre-planned deathmatch. Now, right now, you're making a fool of yourself and you're interrupting it. Please, do yourself a favor and appreciate the etiquette of the establishment and wait your turn. Our fighters are giving an earful to this bunny. She's not getting away without a stern lecture. Also, who was that Let's Rumble for? Me or him? Or maybe both at once? Oh, double page spread. You two ain't enough. How about everybody in this joint? Tiger Bunny destroyed our two burly giants in a flash. And did she just declare war on everybody? That's got to be against the rules. Oh? Sounds great! Woohoo! Count me in! Kick me real hard, little bunny! Me too! Time for a rabbit hunt! What now? The audience is leaping out of their seats to meet this challenge! It's total mayhem! Any semblance of order has gone out the window! With all these unregistered challengers in the mix, all bets are off! Literally, there's no betting on this exhibition match! The whole audience is invited to join this fray for the thrill of it! Nothing to gain, nothing to lose! Crush my head with your thighs. An amusing turn of events. I was planning to abandon that arena, but perhaps not. Instead, why not harvest the more valuable quirks? Ooh, that's a camera. An amusing turn of events. I was planning to abandon that arena, but perhaps not. Instead, why not harvest the more valuable quirks? You know, I'm not against the whole tiger bunny thing. Episode 89, Tiger Bunny. I want to look like those rubber band watermelon videos. Our underground masquerade has transformed into a no-holds-barred battle royale. It's an unorthodox one versus all match. Actually, it's an unorthodox one versus all match. In one corner, an indomitable fighter who dared declare war on the whole venue, the masked mystery beauty Tiger Bunny. And in the other corner, the fighters, the audience, even the staff, all coming at her with their quirks at full power. She may be the infamous hooligan high schooler, but is her life a candle in the wind at this point? And yet, this bunny is unbeatable! We've got hard and stoic powerhouses, sadists looking to inflict pain and spill blood, even show-offs hoping for a few likes. But no one can stop this rabbit. There's no running from her kicks. This bunny-eared high school girl's gorgeous murderous kicks are like 10 lethal weapons. Double page spread. A bouncing dynamite guillotine tinged with the color of summer. I like voicing announcers. They're fun. They'd be more fun if I wasn't, you know. Let's see. We started around 7. What time is it now? I mean, I know this isn't like a continuous stream, and there was about 20 minutes in between one. Probably, maybe 30 minutes. How long have I been streaming so far? Some sort of party started without us. Who's that chick hopping around? Seems like they're all trying to pin her down. Well, some of them are just going nuts. I mean, it's like, it's 2:46 where I am right now. Mr. Bronk. Oh, for those of you who are new, I have a very actually super legitimate thing going on right now. Where if you get the custodians to 500 Patreon supporters of any tier, I will read season 6 of the manga of My Hero Academia. So far, this is going exactly as I expected. We've actually gotten a few patrons tonight, which is amazing. Honestly, like, jokes aside, it's so fucking amazing. But yeah, it's going as I've suspected. I think I might need sleep. You gonna jump in there? Nah, that's no proper deathmatch. Ah, come on. Besides, chicks just don't get my manly philosophy. How could they? They're chicks. Based? Even men would think your manly philosophy is a load of crap. Yeah, I know! I want them to fight, mostly because I want to see... God, I'm such a fucking versus nerd loser. I want to see how fucking fast Mirko is and how strong she is. Anyway, I'm gonna ride this wild wave and slip away. The route back above ground should be that way. Hang on, what about our death match? Maybe some other time. Talk is cheap. How can I convince you? Like I said, speak with your fist till one of us is dead. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What's all this then? Smoke? Gas. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's the quirk boosting shit. Super Bunny? Whoa. Now what? What's wrong with you folks? Not feeling so hot? Poison gas, huh? The ones who sucked it up are going wild. Oh, the ones who sucked it up are going wild. Gotta be some kind of quirk booster, and it's spreading through the whole darn place. We ain't safe even back here. What the? Seen another type of gas in the mix. Kurogiri? Toya? See more Mirko animated. The first gas is a quirk booster that makes them rampage. Then the second gas appears in midair. That black mist stuff makes contact and suppresses their quirks? Oh! 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 That's Warp Gate and All for One! Oh! Fucking... I don't even really remember his name. I'm only ever gonna call him Knuckle Duster. Like, I know right now I could call him O'Clock, but he'll always be Knuckle Duster to me. Also known as Best Dad. So, she didn't have the reflexes for that, or I guess maybe she just wasn't prepared for it. Who do you guys think is faster, O'Clock or Hawks? That mist is coming after us. How's it tracking us? Sound? Smell? Heat? No, just by sight. In that case, I gotta make use of the crowd and the shadows. Stay low and keep moving. I think we lost it. Why'd you run off like that, bub? And why grab the chick? Yeah, what's the big idea? We're in a bit of a pinch here. Rapper, Tiger Bunny, I feel like you two are pretty much on the level, so I'm gonna ask you to help me out. Why the hell would I listen to some random dude I just met? What about our death match? Probably Probs, O'Clock in reaction, but Hawks in movement. That fair. That fair. I'm actually the high-speed hero O'Clock. During a crisis, I can enlist aid from civilians like you. You're a hero? Bunny, your uniform tells me you go to that hero school in Hiroshima. I'll straighten things out with your school later. Don't worry. My school doesn't need to know a thing. How can I help? You're a hero candidate? That old man is bad enough, but if you start calling yourself a hero, man, I'll wonder what the world's really coming to. What are you talking about? I've got the #1 thing a hero needs. Oh no, I get it. This is Rappa talking. What are you talking about? I got the #1 thing a hero needs. Yeah, what's that? Kick power! A kick's 5 times as strong as a punch. One good kick to the noggin can take down even the biggest dudes. Nah, you ain't got the one thing every person's gotta have. And who says? And what's that? Punch power! If you want to strike from the soul, a clenched fist is all you need. Hopping around and kicking people, that's for little girls. I am a girl. Got a problem with that? Our mission is to escape this underground parking structure and make contact with the police standing by up top. Ignoring us? Classy. This is important, bub. Too scared? If this is out of your comfort zone, let's stay here and hide while I go call for backup. Voices switched, and thus a friendship was born. Yeah, I had a little trouble figuring out where the speech bubbles were coming from. I'm not scared, says both of them. High-speed hero O'Clock, the one responsible for the attack in the sickbay, I guess. He's certainly one we shouldn't let slip away, since his overclock is a superb quirk to be sure. Indeed. Shall we utilize our top resource? Detective Tanuma, there's some sort of disturbance inside the structure. Should we move in? Nah, not yet. Stand by. Until O'Clock comes back. What's that? Smoke? No, it's gas. Coming from the lower levels. What the heck's going on? Are you okay down there, O'Clock? Get back. Could be dangerous. Ooh, I like that. I like that. I like that. Hey, guess what? I like that. What's this smoke? My quirk's gone crazy. The door won't open. We're trapped. My phone's got no signal. The drug-laced gas is speeding in from the air ducts, and the doors are sealed. They've turned this underground space into an instant gas chamber. And since the staff were prepared with gas masks of their own, this whole event must be part of some dastardly scheme. Guys, super speed is just... Okay, super speed is the best power. It's the best power. Like, if you got super speed to the level where you are you are faster than the reaction times of anybody else in your verse, you win. You win. It's a shame that clock speed was not that higher than everybody's reaction time in the verse. What you got there, bub? Stole some masks. Put them on. That gas is bad news, huh? Can't go breathing that stuff. Nope. Also seized a weapon while I was at it. Ooh, a gun? A totally basic... A toy. Basically a prop for the matches. But you can still shoot. Real men go empty-handed. Okay, let's review the plan. One last time. The doors to the passage and emergency stairwell are locked up, so the only way out of here is through the driveway. Based on the layout, all they've got to stop us there is a partition and some guards. They always nerf speeches in media because they have to. That's 30 meters away on the other side of the venue, so I'm going to bulldoze my way through. Sounds real simple. Yeah, what do you need our help for? Well, there's something I'm concerned about. So I'm asking you two to dive in first and get their attention. Huh? Like bait? Bingo. If you're in danger, I'll give a signal. That's when you beat a retreat and protect yourselves. Any questions? Yeah, just one thing. All those wackos are... Hey, Rosie. All those wackos are going nuts out there. You mind if I punch, kick them? Most are innocent civilians, dosed without consent. So go easy on them. Like I keep telling you, holding back is no way to... Go easy? For sure, sure. Woohoo! Ora, 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 ora! With this mask on, I can only activate overclock for an extremely short burst. So I need to avoid strenuous activity, and only use those limited bursts of acceleration for reactive judgment and helping out my allies. The thing to watch out for is that mist. It's gotta be the product of a quirk. There it is again. At first, I thought the mist user might be someone in the venue, but that's not the case, since moving around is enough to shake the mist attack. This enemy's field of vision must be fixed, meaning our mist user is watching everything through the security cameras. Oh, there he is. Oh, there he is.
Well, that certainly puts a damper on things. Our eyes on the scene have been blinded. Not only will we fail to take their precious quirks, they might actually escape. What now? What now, Kurogiri?
Is this not why you dispatched him to the scene?
Oh. Looking for some action.
You some sort of martial artist? My kind of guy. And me! You and me to the death!
What the fuck? Hey, like a stretchy limb. Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. They said that it was a cage brawler, right? Is this Hood? What the hell are you... And what'd you do to my pal there? Holy shit, he just fucking kicked Morko. That arm stretches? Oh, man. You can neither confirm nor deny. Thank you, Dinky. Thank you. Hey, old man. No, not yet. Stay back, both of you. You. Thought so. This thing can heal. You are O'Clock. I'm pleased. I am pleased. Well, he's not Hood yet. At least I don't think. At least not like fully Hood. You get what I mean? Plan B. He's just fucking this place up. You okay, mister? This one's a tough customer. You two back off for now. Time for plan B.
What a pain.
Oh, this is all for one. I was totally gonna give Hood a sloth voice.
What a pain. It's the title fight, and we can't even see it. Given how many cameras were destroyed, our perspective is quite limited. The pillars, the partitions, even the spectators are spoiling... The pillars, the partitions, even the spectators are spoiling my view. Maybe I should clear the arena myself. I would not advise it. As of the moment, this is no more than an underground fight club riot. Any further escalation would draw the authorities' attention, and possibly summon him to the scene.
Yeah, sloth from Mad. He just said,
Oh, what a pain. But living is a pain too.
Him. It's always him. The constant thorn in my side. My own personal bugbear. Well, no matter. For today, I'll settle for just 2 or 3 missing persons.
it's cool seeing All for One get so rattled like that. Because he's always the one in control. He's always the one who's, maintained himself. So him getting angry, it's kind of neat to see. So the hooded man is blocking our way out of here. And he's packing vast destructive attacks with insane reach. It's not like he's opening up folded joints or dislocating them. Instead, his limbs actually transform their core structure as they stretch out. In the era where All Might is the scariest of the heroes, while All for One is still in the prime as the underboss. Have they not had their big fight yet? It's cellular propagating at lightning speed. That lets him heal his body, alter his structure, and bulk up on the fly. That's one wild card of a quirk. So what's with the whole martial arts vibe? Some kind of mimicry? No, those moves are clearly drilled into his muscle memory. Fair enough, he has not been turned into a potato. Fair point. Too bad for him, his fighting style ain't compatible with that extreme quirk. Bulking up shifts his body weight off balance and screws up his center of gravity, making every action feel uninspired. So while his actual attacks are swift and his windups tend to lag. Whatever fighting style he started with, it's totally spoiled. Meanwhile, my own quirk, Overclock, is perfect for exploiting an opponent's delayed reaction. I can either predict his every action, or feint to create an opening, before slicing up his tendons and muscles. Not even close to a lethal strike, and those wounds will heal up within seconds. Oh, the double page! Oh, the double page! As long as I'm doing damage, he'll be held in place. Since my own breathing is hampered, I can only keep this up for 10 to 12 seconds. But that gives my backup time to do her thing. Pew, 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 pew. And Mirko is gone. Ooh, that a big hand, though. That a big hand.
Hey, forget about me. And me. Kaboom with the rapper!
Okay, but what's plan B? Our backup plan in case an unexpected threat shows up down here. And what are we supposed to do? Run?
Do I look like a guy who runs?
And then what? Get word to the cops outside?
Normally I'd want them backing us up. But the squad won't fare well against any opponent who's already giving me trouble. And summoning heroes with the ideal abilities to deal with a specific enemy can take time.
So what's the plan?
When up against an unknown threat, we play our ultimate card.
Yo! Is there a Tanuma around here? Someone just burst out of the garage. A kid. Looks like a student. What's with that mask? Got a message for you from an old scruffy down there. He says, call you know who. Call number 1. We need All Might. Yes! Bum. Ba-ba-ba-bum. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Ba-da-da-da. Roof is opening. All Might incoming. 5 seconds to All Might arrival. 4, 3, 2, 1. I am here!
back home!
Stellar work, All Might. You've set a new record for consecutive incidents resolved over these past 3 days. Can we get a comment from the symbol of peace himself?
My stance is the same as ever. That is to say, it's an absolute honor to be known as the symbol of peace. But what I to do with the power I was born with is only a small fraction of the work that gets done. You see, it's also all those other heroes with their own myriad of quirks who are there protecting hero society, as well as you hard-working civilians. Anyhow, you have my thanks as always. I know we'll keep supporting each other in the days and years to come.
I'm ready for a snooze, but any more urgent jobs? Even if there were any, I would refuse them. Going for 72 hours straight constitutes severe overwork. Your only urgent missions now are rest and relaxation. Yeah, right, you are. Don't you push yourself too hard either, okay? It's Sir Night-Eye! Here's the thing. Up until Season 6 happens, any and all fan art that involves me, I have to have at least one eye with the Sir Night-Eye effect. That's the rule. Let's just hope that the world remains at peace, at least for half a day starting now. Not because I need my beauty sleep or anything, I just meant the world peace is a good thing in general. Just get some rest, All Might. I don't require excuses from you. Might senses. Bring! Emergency dispatch request? Coming from, yes, Osaka, Might Ears. I'm gonna give you a big ass Omni-Man up in this bitch. Look, that ad, it's moving. It turned into All Might.
Might signal. He's coming. He's on his way.
All Might's coming here? Just a moment, All Might. Allow me to inquire whether or not there are local heroes who will respond.
They're calling. Osaka is calling for me.
Fucking love All Might. Seems like our bunny made her escape, which means All Might is bound to show up. And our job here is done. When he gives us an opening, we should retreat, find somewhere to hide, and nah. I ain't here on the job. That piece of work over there is coming from my head. So who would I be if I didn't indulge? See? See, this could be Season 6. This could be Season 6, but heroes be out here really not using convicted criminals for help. This could be us. You people. Fun! You down to rumble too? You're my kind of guy. So now the question is, can I fend this thing off until All Might gets here? Oh, wonderful, they summoned All Might. Oh, wonderful, they summoned All Might. Then this is our loss. I advise a hasty retreat. Otherwise, not only will O'Clock slip through our fingers, but we will also lose those valuable test subjects. That was Kurogiri. I was really hoping to watch the big fight. This grinds my gears. Oh, I know. Why don't we buy some time with a sideshow distraction? Lend me a hand, Kurogiri. What the hell? Kurogiri, you and I may be what the good little citizens and politicians call villains. But what is a villain, really? Well, yeah, I mean, obviously, when All Might shows up, that's it, you're done. That's it, game over. The term is far too emotionally charged to simply describe a certain class of criminal, wouldn't you say? If that were all, why not just say quirk criminal and be done with it? I believe that the concept should be defined by a particular relationship between a person's will and their quirk. When that will and that quirk support each other to create a firm bedrock of resolve, well, those people are called heroes.
But when an extreme and violent will stimulates a quirk into running amok, or even on the flip side, when an unruly quirk twists a person's will to its own ends, that disparity creates a dangerous imbalance. Unstable characters like that deviate from the pigeonholes in society and threaten to destroy the entire framework. As such, that sort of logical evil or enemy of society is shunned and scorned as a villain. Meaning that at the core of villainy is the essential imbalance. Going by that definition, what is the next inevitable conclusion? Basically, forcing a person's quirk to rage out of control, or otherwise flipping their quirk around, destroys that balance, letting me turn anyone into a villain.
Aw, jeez, now what? What's your deal, huh? Ha ha! What did you say to this? Villains are spilling out of the streets. Even All Might is bound to oh wait, I think this is still a phone.
Ha ha! What do you say to this? Villains are spilling out into the streets. Even All Might is bound to have his hands full with this mess. I wonder how long it might take him to restore the peace.
The heck? That's back
Yet we've gone too far. This incident will surely serve as a clue that leads back to us. And you've simply dropped it in their laps. Guilty as charged. The police, those other heroes, and All Might himself are welcome to it.
My pillow! Didn't mean to bring that!
Nevertheless, I accept that risk if it means I get to see O'Clock fight. And if at all possible, I would love to get my hands. Well, this thing's pumping itself up big time. How could this get any bigger? On that precious overclock quirk of his, here and now.
How's everybody doing? Everybody alright? How many of y'all are still with me? Hopefully you didn't fall asleep out the stream. Zatheris, thank you for watching. If you're still with us, I would recommend you join us on Twitch so I can more easily see your comments. Bronk, where are you right now, if you don't mind me asking? What part of the planet? And what time is it where you are? Goosey, you've been here this entire time. Don't you have to sleep, dude? Australia, bro, 412. In the PM? God damn. That's right, Australia. Sorry, the later I stay up, the worse my memory gets. By the way, Bronk, where are you right now? What part of the world? What time is it for you? 3 seconds. I have nothing to do tomorrow, and I have some Gatorade, so I'm good. You know? In about an hour, I should be waking up to watch My Hero Academia. It's okay, I still have to react to all the new episodes of What If. The rest of Star Wars Visions with Gabe, and then I have to, I'm gonna hit Jujutsu Kaisen pretty hard. Alright, let's continue. We've got villains pouring out of that parking structure. Do you feel the manga reader pain now? How so? What do you imply by the manga reader pain? They're invading. I'll tell you what, I'm feeling a pain in my throat. They're invading the nearby shopping district and residential areas. Now, I got no idea what's going on here, but you villains ain't getting past me. I think they got past him. Season 5 awful? Nah, Season 5 wasn't awful, not by a long shot. Not by an extendedly long shot. No, I honestly can't wait to watch the rest of What If either. I want to see it. I want to see it get good. I want it to be good so bad. I desperately want it to be good. Why can't it be good? Let's continue. I had a lot of fun making that What If video. You could probably tell it's like one of the most edited reaction videos I've ever done. Ever. I loved it to death. I think still my favorite reaction ever may still be Game Day. Our reaction to the I think season 4 episode 6 I think of Attack on Titan. Still might be my favorite. Our funeral for Willy. That was an impromptu thing. We did not plan that initially. But it was great. Willy is... I need to create like a Custodian's Pantheon. Because Willy's absolutely in there. So is Slide and Go. Trunks is like the mirror to the good ones. Trunks is he's the Satan figure of the Custodian's Pantheon. Oh, I had so much fun with the Hulk exploding meme. I want to make it like an emote or something. I tried to, but I couldn't make it fit the parameters that it wanted. I'll figure it out. Get dispatch requests to local heroes. All Might's gonna have his hands full with this. There's gonna be a widespread panic throughout Osaka. Might eyes. Might insight. I've got the gist. Ha 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 ha! Casually holding back the bull dude. Picking up a car that's smaller than he is. Deflecting a laser beam with his bare hands. Flicking another villain to death. Oh, this is a double page spread. All Might's high. Judo chop. Fucking Jesus Christ. He's saving the fucking ducks. All Might confirmed super breath? I am here! And on that note... Oh, please tell me he threw his pillow in the air to begin with. He did. Fucking awesome. Giga Chad? Hyper Chad? Supreme Chad? Beyond the concept of Chad? Good to see you again, Detective Tanuma. I believe we've wrangled every villain in sight, so I suppose this little crisis is over. And nope. You don't say.
All Might once again lives up to expectations, neutralizing several dozen villains in the blink of an eye. Why, this stunt barely brought us any time at all. Wrong. It bought us 3 seconds. Transform from martial artist into monster. This hooded man somehow reworked his body's very structure into a powerhouse capable of mass destruction. But then he pumps himself up all jumbo size, his moves become pretty uninspired, making him easier to deal with. Rah! And now, while Rapper challenges this guy to a head-on fight, my job is to back him up with a bag of subtle tricks. Like shooting out the enemy's eyes with a pistol, or slicing tendons with my knife, or tackling him to knock him off balance. And when I'm out of steam, I let Rapper cover for me, so I can take a breather and... Rapper? What the fuck happened? What happened to my boy Rapper? I'm not a rapper. He grabbed a part of the cage from the ring. Oh, he hit him with that. Jeez, for a second I thought he was running into it. He's using his head. Striking from above with a makeshift fly swatter. No way to dodge. Did someone order a good kicking? You again? Why'd you come back, Bunny? 'Cause I finished your little favor out there, and in here it's totally nuts.
You're also gonna be the only gal on the sidelines. So I'm back to give this nasty customer a taste of my foot. Bunny? More like a mad dog.
You three. Killing you would make me strongest.
Sneak attacks won't cut it now. You better retreat, Bunny. Yeah, scram. The hell with that! Think what you want, but I'm a hero in training, see? I'm not gonna turn tail when there's a villain begging for a beating. Hey, bub, what do we do about that crazy chick? Oh boy, another wild child to babysit. But she did her job well. I am here! Sorry. The few seconds she bought us gave him time to show up.
Our time is up. I will retrieve the subject. Wait! I can still fight!
Huh?
The villain got away.
See that, bub? That big monster thing went poof. Oh, that's the chapter. How many chapters are left? Oh, 100 chapter. Just 16 more chapters, that's all. The mass outbreak of villains that threatened Osaka's Super Minami district was dealt with in a flash by the heroic efforts of All Might, who dashed onto the scene. All Might managed to put a stop to nearly 100 villains in one fell swoop, which now stands as a new record for the hero. He did it all, including rescuing the injured, reinforcing damaged buildings, and clearing away rubble. The #1 hero never slacks on the job. Farewell, citizens! Might sleeping in midair. No denying it. That All Might's a big deal. Maybe putting on some weight would work for me too. No decent hero should get shoved around by villains, yeah? 10 more boxes, ma'am! You got it, pal! Oh, he is throwing a tantrum. Hood is throwing a tantrum. Little baby Hood, little baby loser.
I still fight. Can't fight.
No. After just a few minutes of battle, your strength, agility, and regeneration had taken a nosedive. You're far from being a practical pawn.
Oh, I love it.
I thought your martial arts would get the job done, but I missed the mark there. What a letdown. Your commitment to brawling is a worthy trait, but it meshes poorly with your new shape-shifting ability. Bulking up from the very start might have been the best way to crush them all, actually. The modifications will take time and effort. Send that over to the doctor for me.
Very well.
Dude. Kurogiri, who's absolutely Toya, because Toya's Shirakumo, who's also Midoriya's father, and All For One, and All For One's brother, and Shigaraki, and Tenko. Looks really good in white. Still, no cause for alarm. I can be patient, since all of this, every step, leads me closer to him. Still, getting my hands on that one quirk would have furthered the cause. Indeed, the acceleration of mental activity provided by Overclock is a rare and wondrous ability.
Yes, and it will be mine eventually. I've even decided how I'll put it to use.
Seems like the action's all over. I better move along myself.
Good work today. You know, the cops might just toss some compensation your way if you mention you in the official report.
They can keep it. I'll be ranking it on my own before long. Yeah, she will. And the next time we bump into each other, I'll probably be a full-blown hero. How about you, Punch Man?
I don't know. Me being me is the only way I know.
A villain, huh? Well, I'll be sure to save my less deadly kicks for the guys like you.
Beautiful. I best get a move on too. We smashed up my playground real good. But there's plenty of other clubs out there.
Keep in mind, you're playing with fire. The underground masquerade was just the tip of the iceberg. A front. I've got no doubt that they'll change the name and get it back up and running elsewhere. And if we see a repeat of what we went down today, well, you might not make it out alive next time.
Yeah? I can't wait.
Here's what... Overhaul kills him. He kills him and brings him back to life, but he kills him.
Here's what you ought to know if we cross paths again. Next time I'm playing for keeps.
Oh my god, the rare Rappa face reveal. The next day. My overclock is better suited to intel gathering than straight up combat. Bullshit. I'll follow the trail solo until I get a good lead. And when there's proper evidence, I'll loop in the authorities and other heroes. That's been my usual routine up to now. My bread and butter. But this time, some unexpected interference showed up. And I had to recruit a pair of accomplices in the field. Yeah? Yeah, I don't suppose you want to divulge any info to us about that interference or those accomplices? Sorry, but I'm asking you to let me keep investigating as I see fit, at my discretion. This enemy is crafty. Now that we're hot on their trail, they're sure to keep an eye on our comings and goings. No, you need backup, my guy. You need backup for sure. Good chance that I'll outsmart whatever you toss at them through official channels. Is this just you being cautious? Being cautious and vigilant, yes. But sometimes cautious alone isn't enough. There's plenty else I need to tackle a case like this. Audacity, freedom, diversity. All in all, imagination maybe. I'll be in touch. Present day. Empty. I'm going for a coffee refill. Tanuma, sir. I could use another cup too. O'Clock wasn't willing to spill too many details when it all went down. But that underground masquerade case turned out to be a thread. Gets to the baddest of all the bad guys. Which all got solved through that secret showdown between him and All Might behind the scenes. But I'm having deja vu here. First the underground masquerade case, then the rash of instant villain cases in Naruhata. The chain of events in Naruhata started with those remodeled villains who mostly got used for terrorism. Then we had that business at the Sky Egg. And I'm thinking those recent bombings in downtown Naruhata might just be connected too. Could be the same mystery organization behind the masquerade. The same mastermind even. Tanuma, sir? That was quick. Oh. Who were you again? I woke over in the archives. There's a problem with the paperwork you submitted when you signed out those documents. Can I check over what you've removed? Sure thing. I'm in the middle of trying Osaka's old UGM case. To the villain outbreaks in Naruhata to the past 5 years. So I'm gonna need to hang on to those files a little longer. No, I'm afraid I have to process them now. See, you drawing a line between this, that, and the other thing would be a real headache, since I would dredge up plenty of other nasty business. Who the hell are you? That's a job well done, number 6. Always strike first, to erase every trace of the past.
Without the proper information, the powers that be can't make a move. No doubt, Master. Keep the enemy in the dark. To remain free and untouchable.
And he explodes his face. What a Chad. Straight up Dr. Marcos himself. Alright, let's see, folks. It is 3:30. I think I'm going to end it here so I can actually get a little sleep. Thank you so much for staying with me this stream. Did we beat the total stream time? I don't think we did, which is sad. I'll check, though. My phone is taking a while to load. I should get a little sleep. But, considering how typical this works, any questions and stuff before we, or any, like, comments, things, before we wrap up? I'll check YouTube too. Could Koichi take on current Deku? I'd have to see more from Koichi. I don't believe so. Not right now. Oh, I maniacally laughed when I saw All For One. I love seeing these guys. Okay, I think it's awesome, especially at this point in time in their in this kind of time frame of the story. Absolutely. You should wait till 110. Like, I should read 5 more chapters? If you can make a good argument. It has to be a good one, though. It has to be a good argument. Two and a half. 3. So that's 5 and a half. 7. Yeah, it didn't quite. We were 3 hours off. Special spread for hitting 100 chapters. How special? Well, hold on. I'm still gonna take a break because I need something to read still until the fucking Patreon poll gets a little bit more love. And that decision is made. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm feeling right now. Another person voted for One Piece. I'm happy that they voted. Any other things before we wrap up? Where's the poll? The poll is on my Patreon. But yes, if that's all, I'm gonna close up here. Good night, sleep tight. For all of you in other parts of the world, have a good day. For those of you who aren't, what are you still doing up? Do you honestly think this stream is interesting enough for you to lose sleep over? Come on. Let's be real here. Let's be honest with ourselves. Good night. Sleep tight, and don't let the all-for-ones bite. I'll let you all say your goodnights.